I mean, what on earth are they putting in the rivers now? And that's been linked with declining sperm counts in men as well for the past 20 or so years.
Yeah, it was 85% down. Now it's 95% down, the sperm. Well, I mean, and they've also done studies on waterways that aren't connected to any sewage system and shouldn't have the estrogen added, and they're finding it's synthetic. They're dumping massive amounts of it into the whole environment. They're spraying us with barium salts, sodium fluoride in our water. You put a fish in and it dies. They're look, I mean, it's over. We're being mass murdered by Nazi criminals that run everything. And meanwhile, they have all these newspapers attacking me because I'm exposing them. Watson, I want a masterpiece on this. I want to expose these bastards. Stay with me. Ladies and gentlemen, the chemtrails are real. Just like they would deny there was a government plan to microchip the kids, and then Time Magazine and Newsweek for kids, they give them free in public schools, say, oh, you're cool. You're not like your parents. You're not backwards. You're going to take the chip. That's a quote, by the way, from Time Magazine for kids. Oh, yeah, turning your kids against you. And now the Mexican Attorney General's made his employees take it. They're pushing it on Alzheimer's patients. The point is, they brainwash the kids first. There's a bunch of government textbooks and others that admit they're chemtrail spraying. Now, we found all the government documents where they admit they're already terraforming the atmosphere since 96. Guess what? When we found out the term indirect and direct aerosol spray campaign, you just Google that. You'll be on Department of Energy, British Department of Energy. And I hate to have my guests waiting and then going off, and this is just too big. And then in the last few months, they had a London Guardian and AP come out and say, oh, they're looking at spraying barium salts, and they can mix it with the jet fuel. That way it's cheaply done, and it'll have a big effect over the airwaves to protect our cities. They're already doing it. And NASA reports the planet's 20% darker than it was back in the early 90s. They are spraying. Then they turn into clouds. It's cloud seeding. We broke Ben Livingston. We broke that story before Fox, AP, any of them. A listener sent us the declassified document that the government had put out. It had been 40-something years, so they declassified it. And in the declassified government document, it talked about how he created hurricanes, killed hurricanes, weakened hurricanes, how with just a few airplanes, they could do this. He ran the attacks. He would lead the squadrons in, because he was a combat pilot before that, in Korea. Amazing guy. He would lead the combat squadrons into Vietnam with no clouds. They would rain 10 feet of water on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. And he interviewed us, and then he got threatened, and he won't come on anymore. He said, no, I've been basically threatened. I can't come back on your show, Mr. Jones, because we got him on, it broke, and then AP and everybody picked it up. But the issue is that this is barium salts, aluminum dioxide. These are nuclei, what forms clouds.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold for your IRA? The financial industry refuses to recognize the value of real hard assets for your retirement. The truth be told, gold and silver has outperformed paper investments like stocks, bonds, and CDs, yet no word about IRAs. Perhaps the financial institutions want to maintain control of your assets by keeping you in paper. If you'd like to take a look at gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low return on your paper investments. Call 800-686-2237. Make sure that you secure your future. Call 800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.